For weeks this summer, people across the country and here in Albuquerque marched to demand police reform. As the city of Albuquerque negotiates a new labor contract with its police officers, some are calling on the city to include police reform in that deal. News 13's Rachel Knapp is live in studio tonight to explain. Rachel?
Dean, police reform advocates say the current Albuquerque police contract is standing in the way of accountability, and they want real change.
We've got a couple of really easy fixes that would go a long ways towards producing accountability.
An Albuquerque police reform petition signed by 1,200 people is demanding changes in the Albuquerque Police Officers Association collective bargaining agreement. In officer misconduct cases, they want an officer's information released to the Civilian Police Oversight Board.
When the collective bargaining agreement doesn't even allow for an officer's name to be shared with the board that's supposed to be providing oversight, how on earth is the board supposed to know if one officer keeps repeating the same infractions of policy?
I don't believe it's necessary for the POB to have access to officers' names. If we have an officer that does something egregious and gets terminated, it's usually released pretty quickly and pretty abruptly. If an officer gets criminally charged for whatever reason, that's a matter of public record.
The coalition behind the petition also wants the identity of people filing complaints against officers to be withheld from that officer.
It raises serious concerns about the likelihood of a person actually, sort of breaking the thin blue line and sharing information about wrongdoing that they've seen another officer engage in, because there's always fear of retaliation.
The union says that's not fair to cops.
I think we have a right to know who files the complaint against us. I don't believe that there's been one evidentiary case of a police officer retaliating against a member of the public. I think that that is completely a false narrative.
There were negotiations on a new agreement between the city and the police union in March, but it wasn't finalized. The union says they have no interest in revisiting the items in this petition.
There's no need for the APOA to encourage a revisiting. We're definitely comfortable with the agreement that we made. I think that it was well-rounded, and the APOA's been part of the reform effort.
The final agreement between the city and the police union was put on hold because of the pandemic. The city attorney tells us they will review the recommendations and take them into consideration when negotiations resume. Dean, back to you.
All right, Rachel, thank you. The police union says they are open to one suggestion in that petition, extending the limit on administrative investigations that now stands at 90 days. The union says it would consider a 120-day limit with additional days for further review.